In this episode of Weekly Stories, where we bring you top stories happening around technology, business, and startups across the world, we will be covering 4 stories today. You want to stick to the last one as no one saw it coming. If the last story fully develops, it could translate to a revenue loss of $16 billion per year for one of the fastest growing social media companies in the world. OpenAI recently released private emails between Elon Musk and OpenAI executives. These emails seem to contradict Musk's previous statements about OpenAI's mission. Originally, OpenAI aimed to develop safe and ethical AI for the benefit of humanity, promoting open source technology. However, the leaked emails suggest Musk might also have had profits in mind. The emails show Musk advocating for OpenAI to be merged with Tesla for financial backing, which may essentially mean ditching open source. It's generally believed that Elon only has problems with OpenAI making advancement without him being on board, as OpenAI recently crossed $2 billion in annual revenue run rate. However, Sam Altman said he's been exchanging emojis with Elon since the lawsuit started. AI software engineer. Cognition Labs, a company focused on AI for software development, released a demo showcasing their latest creation. This AI tool writes and deploys codes based on natural language instructions. The demo featured the CEO, Scott, giving instructions to the AI engineer to write a code that benchmarks the API response performance on Meta's AI model, Llama 2, served from different provider platforms. The AI engineer used a browser to read the API documentation to learn how to integrate a command line terminal and a code editor to write and debug the code, after which it then hosts the implementation on Netlify. Software engineers on Twitter went crazy. Even though this is a testament to what's coming, software engineers can't be entirely replaced by AI. But due to massive efficiency gain with AI, we would only need far less software engineers in the future. SpaceX Starship milestone. After 2 exciting but ultimately not quite successful test flights, Starship 3 absolutely rocked its recent mission. The massive rocket, designed to carry humans and cargo to the moon and beyond, reached orbit and completed a key milestone. Starship 3 blasted off and achieved orbital velocity, reaching a super high speed needed to stay in space. After reaching orbit, the Starship performed a controlled coast phase, proving its ability to maneuver in space. The team also opened the Starship's payload bay, hinting at the possibilities for future missions. All these were done while the rocket ship was broadcasting live streams with Starlink satellites. The landing was not quite perfect, but still a win. Super heavy booster engines couldn't light up properly to slow down the descent and was blown up 462 meters above sea level. Starlink recently achieved an annual revenue run rate of $4 billion. Perfecting Starship will accelerate Starlink's satellite constellation completion, making future missions to the moon and Mars feasible. United States bans TikTok. TikTok, the wildly popular social media app known for its short, quirky videos, is facing a major threat. On the 13th of March, the US Congress voted to ban the app in the United States if they don't find a buyer. Some lawmakers worry that TikTok is a national security risk concern since it's owned by the Chinese tech giant ByteDance and could be a threat to national security. They fear that China could use the app to collect user data or spread misinformation. The app will not immediately shut down, not that fast. The US Senate will have to also pass the bill and Biden sign it into law, after which TikTok will have to find a US-approved buyer or shut down. Lots of value is at risk, as 16 of the $120 billion revenue generated by ByteDance in 2023 was made in the United States. That's it on this week's episode of Weekly Stories on the Defensible Moat channel. Which of the top stories did you find most surprising and shocking? What do you think about how each of the stories is unfolding? Share your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks for staying tuned. See you next week.